This video describes how to put custom fields onto reports. To begin, you can see that I have the Project Tasks tab selected and that I have a couple of columns here that are custom fields. Now, you may not realize that, but I've actually added these as custom values, and I've entered some values and then some other values are computed. If you go to the View menu and choose Columns and then click Custom Fields, you can see these extra fields that I've added. Now what I want to do is put these onto a report. So these are the two fields that I'll put onto the report, and the first thing I'll draw your attention to is this long ugly number down at the bottom of this dialog box. That is the database column that would be added to the report. Now you may have renamed this column, but this is the default format that they come in. Write these numbers down so that you can drag and drop them onto a report. So let's go ahead and close this, and I'm going to run a Project Tasks report here and then click OK. The first thing you should do is go to the File menu and choose Save As. Don't change this report because you may want to go back to it as your default. So always choose File, Save As, and create a completely different report. Then we're going to go into the Design view. I've got a couple of columns here that I'll just get rid of, and we'll put in our custom fields. This first one was the margin, so let's rename the header. And then we had CostPlus. Okay. Now the next thing we'll do is click on this tab that says Fields, and you see some of the database tables that are included in this report. Yours may look different depending on which tables are available. I'm going to open up the Project Tasks table, scroll down, and we're going to find all of the fields that I can drag and drop onto the report. Well, the first one you remember was this one. Let's drag that onto there. These are the ones I asked you to write down. I'll take this and right align it so that it looks real nice as a number. Go back in here and do the next thing with this one. So we've dragged both of those onto the report and then sort of resized them and changed the alignment so they look a little nicer. So we've got margin and cost plus, and these are the custom fields that are in the database. So we're working in the design view. We'll go back up to the preview tab and click that. Then we scroll down here to that project that we saw earlier, and those are the custom values that we saw earlier on the Project Tasks tab. They show up here in the report because I dragged them from the fields over onto the detail section of the report. Of course, you can drop them in any section you like, but we happen to be working on the detail section, so I dragged them there, and that is how they show up. Again, you'll want to choose File, Save As, but in my case, I'm just going to close the report and not save. And here are the values again on the Project Task tab. So, hope that little tutorial helped.